Some time ago, across to Central America here, there's a minister by the name of Daniel Greenfield. And he went to sleep one night and he dreamed. And he dreamed that he died. And he was taken up to the gates of paradise. And when he knocked at the door, the doorkeeper came, said, "Who art thou that desires to enter these gates?" He said, "I'm Danny Greenfield," said, "I am the American evangelist." Said, "Just a moment, sir. I will see if I can find any record of you here." He came back and he said, "There's no record here of you." Oh, he said, "There must be something wrong. Surely my record is there." "No, there's no record here." Said, "Well, what shall I do?" Said, "There's only one thing that you can do, if you wish to. You can appeal your case to the white throne judgment if you wish to appeal your case." And he said, "Well, if that's all I can do, I will do it." So he said he began to move out through space. He said it seemed for some time he traveled just in space. And after a while he'd come into where it began to get light. Lighter, lighter, and as it lighter it got slower, he began to move. And finally, right in the center of this light, he stopped. There was no certain place it was coming from, but just all around him, extreme light, just many times stronger and more brighter than the sun. And he said he looked around, and after a while a great, deep voice said, "Who art thou that stands before my judgment?" And he said, "I'm Daniel Greenfield, the American evangelist. I came to the gates of paradise, and I was asked to come here to your judgment seat to have my case pleaded." Then the voice came back and said, "Very well, Daniel Greenfield. I will try you at my judgment seat." And he said, "I have a law that you must be tried by." Said, "Daniel Greenfield, did you ever tell a lie while you was on earth?" He said, "I thought I'd been a truthful man. But in the presence of that light," he said, "I'd seen a lot of things that I'd said that wasn't right." And he said, "Yes, Lord, I lied." "Daniel Greenfield, did you ever steal while you were on earth?" And he said, "If anything, I thought I'd been honest. But that in the presence of that great light, I've seen many a little shady deal I pulled." Listen, friend, you might think you're all right now, but in the presence of that light, it'll be different. It'll certainly be different. You might be a good church member. You might dress good. You might help the poor. That might be all right, but oh, in the presence of that light, that white throne judgment. And then the voice said, "Daniel Greenfield, was you perfect in your life?" Oh, he said, "No, Lord, I wasn't perfect." And said he was listening for a great blast to come from somewhere. He said, "Then depart from me." Then his bones began to come unjointed, as it were. And he was trembling, knowing that he would sink into a devil's hell in a few minutes to be there for eternity. And said while he was thinking that and listening for the voice, he said, "I heard a voice behind me. It was the sweetest voice I ever heard in all my life." He said it was sweeter than any mother's voice that I ever heard. And said, "When I turned, I've seen the sweetest face I ever saw." And said he put his arm around me. And he said, "Father, that's true. Daniel Greenfield wasn't perfect in his life, but there's one thing he did. When my glory was made known Daniel Greenfield stood for me on earth. Now I'll stand for him up here. Oh God, let that be my plea tonight. Let me stand for him like the Queen of Sheba did in the face of critics. Let me take my position and stand for him, for on that day no merit will I have.